Oh, you should totally get a shot from across the street. Hello, I'm Miles O'Malley, and welcome to my spacious workshop.
You should get a porta potty just to put in the...
That'd be so funny.
Yeah.
So this is the historic Beverly Shear manufacturing building, which is now the new home of O'Malley Brass Instruments. Woo! So we're currently in the process of fixing this place up, getting some of the stuff organized and cleaning, a lot of cleaning. Everything except for the cinnamon rolls was just left with the building. The Beverly Shear company was sold last year to Mittler Machine Bros in Missouri, and they're still made in the USA, which is great. And you can still get new blades and sharpen them. But they came in here, got what they wanted out, what they thought they needed to make them, and they left everything else. And that's where we pick up. These are some of the original match plates for castings. You got the inside slaughter, that kind of stuff. We have B2, B1, B3 stuff. That's all staying and gonna get displayed in this room. This is the mailing room, shipping, receiving. Some cinnamon rolls. So Quick Trip cinnamon rolls are the best cinnamon rolls in the world. This is one of the original, or maybe not original, but it's a very old work that's made out of wood, has some metal blades, kind of just a prototype kind of deal. I have a few of these. I have this one. I have this one, which is plaster and wood. I think this one's older. This is a B2, I think, and this is a B1. So all this stuff is going to get displayed.
It's very sexy.
It is very cool. So before Beverly Shear was in this building in 1932, Kurt Neville was renting out the back room, which we'll see in a minute, from a furniture company that previously occupied this building. That furniture company made these built-ins. So these were early 1900s. Beverly Shear was using them as drill indexes and everything, but these are some very old, very nice cabinets. And they all open up. All the hinges work great, everything. Just need to be cleaned and painted.
And some documents that are very important.
Yeah, some pretty cool stuff. This is the stuff that I'm putting up here to remember that I have to do these things.
Oh, this was the basement. Ooh. Well, we left the lights on. That's
we're going back. Oh, do you want to turn them off?
Yeah.
John!
Oh, we're sending John down there.
Yeah, so we can keep going.
Yeah, I know, but he's afraid of it.
He's not afraid of it.
I'm not afraid. It's just
You're
like
afraid of
it's
it.
not a good time for me.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god.
Look at the light bulb. So I can't figure out how to turn this off.
Oh.
It's always on. Isn't that awesome? We purchased the building from the third generation of the Neville's. So we were told this door, it was covered in cardboard and really dirty. So we cleaned this up. We were told that this doesn't open and it's bricked up on the outside, but it definitely opens and it's definitely not bricked up.
It's got a hole.
Got a hole because I kicked it out.
Was that intentional?
50-50. It's nice to let some air in. It's already cooled them off.
That's good.
We painted all these, and these are ready to start organizing more stuff. These are more of these built-ins. I think these are later though. It's a old horizontal. This is a vertical head, and it also has, kind of hilarious, that's a shaping head on it. And if you'll see, it's a shaping head with a sawzall blade in it. So that blade will point down where where this guy is.
Jesus.
And you can like shape keyways, or apparently they were cutting stuff with sawzalls. So who knows? We have John. You're supposed to be in the basement, little boy. Yeah, John came with the building. So we got a shaper here, and then we have two more shapers here. One's already sold, but we have two more shapers available. This one and the other yellow one. And then we have the beast of ridiculous machine. This is a Korean Trucker Milwaukee vertical mill. If you see the tag on the side, it says War Finish, as directed by the blah blah blah. So this machine would have been originally gray. This machine came out of an airplane factory in Ohio after World War II. Something also kind of interesting is in January 1945, Beverly Shear sold about 140 Beverly Shears to airplane factories in Ohio. Obviously, the war ended and he got a call, you know.
Yeah.
So it's very cool. This machine's also for sale. It's a beast.
What's the price?
Very cheap because it's so big and worn. It's definitely a machine that needs a rebuild. Power feeds out, giant, very dirty. We'll help move it out the door. We're obviously on wood floors, so it's gonna be a lot of fun, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, look at that cart.
Go ahead and lift me up.
Woo! Cool.
Pepsi.
Cool chair that John found. I found all by myself.
Oh, you found?
Yeah, I found it all by myself. It's a cool chair. It was up in the crawl space. Yeah, here's our parking lot.
Dumpster. John's license plate again.
You wanna get social?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead and do it again.
So Johnny Boy is currently disassembling this lathe. This lathe was very scary when I moved in here. They were using it as a gang mill, I believe. So they had that fixture over here. They put a bunch of racks in for the shears, 1, 2, 3, 4. and then that cutter, this is the spindle we pulled off. That cutter would cut on both sides of the pieces lodged in it at the same time.
Yeah.
Super scary. This machine's terrifying. It was run with light switches going to a motor.
It's like teeth.
It was like this light switch ran a motor that was hanging here to move this carriage.
over there.
Super scary. Don't do that. We're gonna use it as a spinning lathe for inside spinning, which is pretty nifty. We're pulling a bunch of crap off and it's all getting scrapped. We've taken about 2 tons of scrap out of here already. And we're not throwing away good stuff, don't worry. I'm like the ultimate cheapo, so. All the drill presses are staying. They're very nice. This is a Buffalo. There's another smaller Buffalo over there, but this guy is like a serious machine. And then we got this Walker Turner, which has a Boyer Schultz tapping attachment, which is kind of cool. And then we have the Walker Turner. This one's nice. This is my favorite one.
Wow.
Yeah. It's on low speed right now. A lower speed, I should say. So, but it's still very quiet. Look at the Adobe. Big old boy. We'll tell you about those later. There's all the tooling that we got. There's a mirror.
I'm in that. Holy shit, dude.
These are the Beverly Shears. So this is a B1. This is the medium-sized throatless shear. There's a junior under this, which is a little tiny guy, which I love. I don't have one, sadly. There's a B1, B2, and there's a one bigger as a B3, but it's some pretty thick steel. Probably 70, 80 thousandths. Eats it like butter.
Paladine.
Not that much butter. Things were made to do work. In the basement, there was a bunch of coils of new old stock cloth wiring. So if anyone needs to rewire their house with some cloth wire, let me know, and I got some.
Not like asbestos in that?
It's very dangerous to put it in your walls. And
Yeah.
here is the heat treating room. Well, what once was and will be. That's what they did in here too. So we got a cool press, an air over hydraulic press, which is pretty nifty. Some super scary electrical. We're not
Open it
gonna
up.
open those.
No, you don't want to look at it? No.
They're super scary. It's all fused. We got 400 amps of 3-phase in here, and then this is like a furnace, which is kind of sketchy. Natural gas furnaces are kind of notorious for giving people headaches, so we're not going to use it for that, but we're going to rip out most of this and use it as a basin to blow torches into. Over here, we have a bunch of random shears. So there's some cool stuff here. There's a couple B1s, Harbor Freight B1. They were messing with some non-throatless shears, some straight shears, some weird prototype things, you know, inside slotters, which is super cool. Kind of a lesser known type of shear, but it has a blade here that punctures at the back, so you can take a piece of square steel and you can shear lines on the inside of a piece. Pretty cool. Probably the coolest thing about this build, well, one of the cooler things about this building is that crane. So this is a 1-ton crane. This door opens up and turns out, and this crane can go all along this track here. We have specialized carts that we can lift down there, but we can also just lift anything up to a ton, up or down into the basement. There's an exhaust fan behind there, which is very nice for what we need. We go to the main event, the moment you've all been waiting for. The tunnel. Not to burst your bubble, everyone, but this tunnel is sealed. When they put the alley in behind the building, they poured concrete in and sealed it up here. But from the warehouse side, which the tunnel goes under through a manhole, they can get all the way across the alley up to this blockage here, which is very cool. So we're thinking of like Shawshank Redemption or Way Out or something. More recently, this has been used as a firing range by previous people who have been in this building, let's say that. There's some evidence of stray bullets here, and also farther down there. They were shooting AK-47s down here, which is like ridiculous. Here's a cool giant grinder. Look at that guy. That's no joke. Dust collector. Pretty cool. These are plates for the stands they made for the shears. I'm not scrapping them just because they're good pieces of something. Another dust collector. Pretty cool. These pieces of steel on the floor here are a trench that lead to sub pumps. So if any water does go in the basement, because this is a Chicago basement, so there is a bit of drainage that comes down here. It flows right into these basins and through to the sump pumps. Here's another buffer. They're using pretty aggressive grinding wheels on here. I'm going to try and put some buffer wheels on here and see if it works. These are Babbitt bearings, so I'm not 100% sure. They feel okay. It'd be nice to just be able to leave them where they are and use them. And then we go to the sketchy part.
This wasn't sketchy already.
Coming?
Yeah. Woo! Oh my god!
Got you!
Oh.
He's really going at it up there.
Yeah. It's kind of loud.
It's like really loud. So just more cool stuff. These cabinets are empty. Don't touch that green pole because they will fall on you. Ask me how I know.
How do you know that?
rough day. Just some more Dobermans. The story with the Dobermans is we have a big cutout upstairs and these little cutouts here. Let's go back to the tunnel. When the tunnel was used before they blocked it up, the story I've heard is there were people breaking into either this building, the warehouse, or their house, which the tunnel is connected to. So the owner, I think it would have been the original owner, Kurt Neville, who raised Dobermans for show dogs, decided to put 12 of his Dobermans down in the basement here to guard the tunnel at night. They since later stopped doing it and when they stopped raising show dogs, and then they blocked up the tunnel, I think sometime in the late 60s. Ever since, there's been cutouts of Dobermans by the wall over there. So we're gonna get them painted and sealed and all that, and then once we clean up, they're gonna go on the wall over here, which is pretty cool. So that's part of the sign that's on the back of the building.
Oh, okay.
So the back of the building just has a sign with this type of lettering that says Beverly Shear, and then there's MFG, there's a corp upstairs, that kind of stuff. Roll down door for some reason, and double door here to block out all the dust.
What about the hatch over here?
Hatch.
Like the small door.
Oh, John's room? He's really going at it.
Yeah. Oh, is that sketchy power?
Yeah, there's tons of sketchy power.
Fuck off.
We are having licensed electricians come in and redo the entire building, so please don't give me any shit about this. All these fuses are pulled.
Just got it.
Just got in here last week. All these fuses are pulled. I made sure that none of this shit's hooked up. Like, please don't come at me in the comments. So, if you see these supports here, these lolly columns, these are these I-beams. So right now, I am standing under a giant Milwaukee milling machine. Well, I'm thinking John's banging on the floor up there. If it's gonna fall through, it's not. I think it's been there for about 50 years, so it's obviously worked pretty good. This is all cutting oil that's been going through the floor. So we're turning out this drywall and we're gonna clean it up a bit because we don't use that cutting oil that liberally. So down here, we're gonna put a bar because this is the high point, so there's not a lot of water that comes here. What does he do? We gotta see what he's doing. He's gonna like,
hey, we'll get back up there.
he's gonna like film himself.
Yeah, so he said, you don't mind if I bang around, right?
Yeah.
And that turned into, I'm gonna be as loud as fucking possible.
Here is John's bedroom. So John is a special boy, and sometimes he needs a place to sleep. So I thought, why not give him his own private little hideaway where he can be himself. So this is where John will sleep when he's staying these long winters.
Oh, fuck.
And we can lock him in just for good measure to make sure nothing goes missing. It'd be great, safe for everyone involved. In this room, we'll hit the light switch that's on the ceiling, because that makes sense. And then we'll go up the very sketchy stairs and you'll stare right up my ass crack.
What's the black stain on your ass?
It's either feces or a pen. Or Jolly Ranchers. What on earth are you banging on?
He doesn't want me to win, and I don't
Okay.
want to lose.
So when you're banging on something, maybe don't bang on it. Don't do that at all.
I was a couple hits away.
You're like really sweaty.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
Y'all just gonna do this for a minute?
I think so.
Okay.
I think Miles doesn't want me banging on stuff.
Yeah, because you're like banging like a lot.
Yeah, can I get an apron?
Hey John, what are you doing right now?
I'm sweating my ass off. I don't have an apron. I'm gonna burn through my clothes if I keep on using this angle
What the
right here. Oh shit!
Here you go. That's an apron.
Hey, that looks like it'll rip off of you, not rip you. Only these were available easily on a website. Maybe
yeah,
my
wouldn't
website,
that-
which we can put them on tonight.
Wouldn't that be cool if they were available on a website?
It's my favorite color.
Maybe O'MalleyHorns.com,
Maybe.
where we can put them on tonight before people see this video.
Wow.
John, you look so sweaty. This is so funny. Hello, I am Miles O'Malley, and welcome to my crib.
Wait, slow the fuck down. You're right there.
No girls allowed. That's my living room. Welcome to the master bedroom. Hardwood floors original to the building. We took all the carpet up. Fucking 80s, right, man? Wood panelings, get all getting painted. It's fucking ugly.
You okay?
I haven't run that much in years. So this is drop ceiling because the tiles above are asbestos. So the best thing you do is we're gonna paint it with that asbestos shit. And then they make pretty drop ceilings that aren't this ugly one. So we're gonna put pretty ones in. That's all the shit, look at all my shit. It's all shit, it's all wood panel. I don't know what the fuck the 80s were doing. Yeah.
80s nuts.
This is like the master bedroom. It's weird because that's where the bed goes, but it's like tiny. But I don't know, it's kind of weird.
That would be like a side room though.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? I mean, like, what else would it be?
office?
Big office. I mean, that room over there that we skipped over.
Wait, you're not running back?
No, I'm done running for the rest of my life. This is kind of like your dining room thing, right? Because your kitchen's over here. So this is the kitchen. They put this HVAC unit here because the one on the roof broke and they were too cheap to move it somewhere like smart. The hookups for gas and water in the corner there, so we're gonna have to do some shuffling. Maybe put them on this wall, open up this wall kind of deal.
And then what's gonna happen with this?
Just wall it in. And then this room is like a bedroom. This is the bedroom I like better because it's actually like a real bedroom. This is a built-in dresser dealy thing. This was built by the furniture company. I can't remember the name of the company. Maybe I can find it. This was built by them, and from all accounts that everyone could figure out, it was assembled in this room because there's no fucking way to get out of this room. People have tried, and it's super cool. We have a mirror for it too. Pretty cool! So yeah, welcome to my crib. Not as cool as Demi Lovato's, but you know, we'll live. Oh yeah, wanna see my toilet?
Yeah, show us your toilet.
Yeah, my toilet's over here. Of course, the light switch is in a weird place, which I always forget. Oh yeah, it's on the wall behind the toilet. Isn't that a weird place for a light switch? So we got the toilet in here and our microwave. I don't know why that's in here.
That's to the right of the microwave. No. Fuck off.
So this is the second exit out of the apartment. In here we have a closet, which the light automatically turns on when you open it, which is pretty slick. Beverly Shear mailers for the living shears and stuff. This is a closet where Colin's been living for the last 30 years.
Finally, I'm coming out.
We have to preserve the history. These stairs are remarkably less sketchy. And you can tell this place was built in 1899 because it's meant for short people. I don't think anyone was over 4'9" in 1899. And we're in the mailing room. I have sweat.
Okay.
It's a Wessex tuba. This is a replacement from the factory. It's going on a silver plated horn. We need to silver plate the rotor.
The box is cool.
Yeah, it's a cool box. Where's the bag go?
Ice cream.